It's such a fascinating thing because I've never really had anyone put it that way. People say like deer make you do crazy stuff. Well, deer make you a lot smarter too.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, this clip is with Steve Hanson from Iowa. Great conversation. We talk about all the things he's learned because of deer and land, and also how land plays in his retirement. So, hope you guys enjoy this conversation. Let's go right into it. Here we go.
You don't have to answer this, but I think a lot of people that I talk with, so there's multiple people that, they fund a 401k, like they have that form of retirement, or there's people that are just 100% in real estate and they think that's the way to go.
Right.
That's something I struggle with, of like, I know everyone has a different approach. Do you have any opinion on that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm 100% in real estate. I don't have any other, other than small stuff, I don't have any other, bigger form of assets than real estate.
And your thought is there with the cash flow of the farms, like the farm we were on today had really strong income.
Yep.
I mean, so that's where you're thinking, cash flow, and if you need to sell a farm or anything else like that.
Yeah, cash flow, appreciation, and as I, get opportunities, if I sell one that is more of a once I get them completed, more of a finished product hunting farm, I'm always looking to buy something that possibly would have more long-term income. So just for that reason, but also through, appreciation, they've been great, great assets. So
yeah. Because it's just rare, because I feel like we're a little bit in a vacuum, and maybe this is just me being a little bit ignorant, because this is an area that I've spent some time in.
Sure.
Just with the amount of explosive growth, and to be on the front end of that, I mean, I think that's really unique and really awesome. And I think people are like, well, yeah, that's all great, but I can't do that where I'm at.
Yeah, I mean, I would still say there's still going to be opportunities. You just have to, for people getting into it, if that's sort of your question, there's definitely opportunities, but you're going to have to be a lot more open to what opportunities become available. Like the thing you can't do, which I did in that time, I was looking for the perfect farm. And so I picked through farm after farm after farm. And then at that time, there was no demand, so I was able to wait and buy it. Nowadays, you're going to have to buy something because it's a good deal. Work with that, eventually sell it, and get yourself into the next deal. It might take 2 or 3 projects to get you to where you want to go. You're never going to find the perfect farm at a low price in the right area.
Yeah.
You might have to buy.
It's like pick 2.
Yeah, exactly. That's a good way to say it. Here are your 3 things. Pick 2, and we'll go with that.
Yeah.
And a lot of the people that I deal with, and it's sad to a way, and with some of these guys, it's almost comical because, I was showing them farms and trying to work with them, when the land was $1,500 an acre, and they said, oh, it's too high. It's going to come down. It's too high. Well, they still don't have a farm because they, kept procrastinating at every price point. And, now they don't have it, and it's that much less attainable. Where even if at that time someone would have bought a farm that was a B in their mind, or a C plus even, it would still have been a great investment. If you'd have done that 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whatever. So.
And so, jumping around here, but when you had your 427.
Yep.
Did you buy any other farms, or did you have that? That was your.
That was mine. Until I eventually sold that, I never bought any more other than that.
And so when you. And what were you doing professionally at the time? You were
mostly guiding. Yeah, almost 100% of my income was guiding at some point, which is pretty low income occupation, unfortunately. Great. I wouldn't trade those years of my life for anything, but that's not a long-term type thing. So
yeah, for sure. And so your income, I guess, is not scaling at this time, but you have a lot of your eggs in the one basket of that farm.
Yep.
And you're just. Would you spend a ton of time on that farm, like projects?
Tons.
Was that your proving ground?
That was the total proving ground. I mean, I've learned everything you could learn by doing it wrong many times first. I mean, that's one that taught us a lot. I mean, I could tell stories after story. I borrowed a tractor and a corn planter from a farmer neighbor there just to plant some food plots. I was so excited about it, and I could not figure out how the markers worked. Like when one would drop on one side and then lift up, I didn't understand that you just drive down the middle of where the marker made the mark. I thought you drove over one side or the other. I had corn planted all over the place, every direction. It was like a complete fiasco. But that's how you learn.
Yeah, you have to do that. And I think you made a really good point when we were out checking out farms today. You started this journey because you just wanted to hunt big deer. You just wanted to be a good deer hunter.
Exactly.
And then all the skills that you've learned, like real estate investing,
Right.
logging,
Right.
just
Farming.
habitat, farming.
Yep. CRP. Yep.
And it's like,
Negotiating with the government on all these contracts.
And I think that's
yep.
such a fascinating thing because I've never really had anyone put it that way. The deer make people say like deer make you do crazy stuff. Well, deer make you a lot smarter too.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely a journey, and it's led me in a lot of different directions that I wouldn't have gone without that for sure.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah. Just think of all the people that you deal with that would have never bought real estate if they were not completely obsessed with deer.
Right. And it's amazing how many people start with the obsession for deer but actually gravitate towards a different side of it. Like, I've got guys that are just crazy about their food plots, and that's become their passion, I would say equal to or more than the hunting itself.
Hope you guys enjoyed this conversation with Steve. I know I really enjoyed it, and we're going to have the full-length episode here before long. My name is Jake Hofer. I'm a real estate agent here out of the state of Illinois, and we have content like this every single Thursday and Saturday, and full-length episodes every single Monday. Be sure to check those out if you want to learn more about land. Until next time, see you guys.